What's happening, everyone? I am Frostful Phoenix, but you can all call me Ben. Today is another one in the series of having a look at my vintage Pokemon cards. It will be the Neo era or Gen 2. We finally get to see some of the Gen 2 Pokemon in my Pokemon card binders, so I'm not going to stuff around too much. You know how this works. I'm going to turn off my face cam and we're going to have a look at all of the cool retro Pokemon cards from Johto, from Generation 2, from the Neo era, whatever you want to call it. Let's stop mucking about and let's have a look at it right now. Alright, so here we go. Page number 1 of Neo Genesis, the first in the Neo era of cards. Gen 2, you can see all of the awesome new Gen 2 Pokemon here. I'm pretty sure you all know which card you are here to see. It is the Lugia, one of the greatest Neo Genesis cards that there is. Now, unfortunately, this set is not complete. The last card I got from it is the Feraligatr just here, and it does have a bit of a crease in it, a bend in it, whatever you'd like to call it. It's not in the best condition, but I needed it for the set. The one card I'm still missing is the second Typhlosion from the set, which is unfortunate, but it's one of those things. It's just part of life. Sometimes things aren't complete, and sometimes they're going to cost $300 to $500 to complete. So yeah, unfortunately that one will fall by the wayside for a little while. Or until I can track one down. They're not even the easiest cards to find, honestly. I've been searching for that Typhlosion for a very long time. At this point, it's on my grail list because I can't find it anywhere. You will, of course, see some first edition cards as we go through this binder. I've managed to find a few first edition packs for Neo era stuff on my journeys down to Melbourne. But again, you can see all of the awesome Gen 2 Pokemon in this binder. We do, of course, have some Gen 1 Pokemon because they play in with the Gen 2 stuff. So Magmar, the evolution of Magby. Gloom here because it will now evolve into Blossom as well as Vileplume. And, of course, it wouldn't be Gen 2 if we didn't mention Togepi. Togepi right there, one of the very cute uncommon cards. There is, of course, as always, a Pikachu, because who doesn't love having a Pikachu in a Pokemon card set? No Charizard, though. Charizard was replaced by Lugia at this point as one of the coolest cards, so just a really cool one to have a look at. Move into Neo Discovery. Now, this one is complete. My wonderful wife, I Collect Eevee, completed this one for me. She managed to track down all of the remaining cards I needed from the set. So most of these I pulled as a kid, honestly. So she didn't have too much hard work to do. But this Umbreon, which she actually bought 2 of because she wanted one as well, the last card from this set that I needed. So thank you so much to her for giving us a completed look at this set. Interesting to note as well, this Espeon and Umbreon combo, you can see they sort of have the same art style in them. In the Japanese set, there was also an Eevee that played in with the same art style. She has one in her collection. If she ever wants to show that off, I'm more than happy for her to post that on the channel so that you can all have a look at her collection of Eevees. But yeah, there was an Eevee that went with those two. We didn't get it in English, unfortunately. It would have been cool to see it in this set with them. But very cool that we have them anyway. Scizor, another one, the non-holo, another one that she got for me. As well, to finish the set off, there is a bunch of unknowns because some unknown reason, I guess. I know, I'm a dad. I'm sorry. I'll try and keep that under wraps from now on. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it to fall out like that. But again, a lot of first edition cards, not huge sets in the Neo era, so a little bit easier to collect. But you can obviously see a lot of holos missing from this Neo Revelation. Probably the most sought after set because of somebody who shall remain nameless in the Pokemon community, Pokerev. No, all jokes aside, this is a really awesome set. I'm a little mad at myself for not collecting more of it. But again, these are cards from my childhood. I absolutely love the look of these cards. There are a bunch that all sort of fit together. If you look at them closely enough, again, some unknowns, but just a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon in these sets. Really, really nice to see. And then we move on to the last of the Neo set, probably the one I collected the least of, Neo Destiny, which brought back Dark Pokemon from the Team Rocket set from one of our prior videos. It also brought in Light Pokemon, like Light Arcanine here, which is probably my favorite card from this set. It is absolutely stunning. It is also first edition, which means I didn't pull it myself. I did find it at a market or somewhere down in Melbourne here, but really happy to have it in the set. I would be a lot more happy if I had the set complete, but it will go on the Grail list for now. And this is how bad it was. These are uncommons that I'm also missing from the set. I did not collect a lot of it, but I did manage to get the Evolutions, which is fun times for me because I collect Eevee will always want to steal them from me, and I will have to defend them with some kind of stick because she loves Eevees. That's just her entire thing is Eevees. I might as well call her Cassiopeia at this point because she loves Eevees so much. But that is pretty much it for this set. How could I forget? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I forgot. I did actually pull these two as a kid. The Shining Kabutops and the Shining Noctowl. Shining Kabutops was my first Shining card that I ever pulled. Didn't really know what I had. For some reason, it had 3 stars on it, and it was the Pokemon was shiny, but the background wasn't shiny. So super duper cool to have these in my collection from when I was a kid, and now obviously I know a bit more about them than I did when I was a kid. So shiny Pokemon, if you don't know anything about them, they're just like regular Pokemon, except shiny. They're a different color. That's all the difference that there is, but Pokemon collectors have to have them. I would love to have the rest of the Shining Pokemon, but they're going to be very expensive to put in this binder. So I will update you guys as I go if I get more for this binder, if I can, master the sets. And then, of course, there's some Japanese stuff at the back, which is really cool to have. Got all of this from trades at school when I was a kid, so very cool to have some old school Japanese stuff in here as well. I hope you've enjoyed watching today. This has been really fun to go through with all of you. Once again, leave me a comment. Let me know what set you want to see next. Let me know what your favorite card from today was. This has been fun to go over with you guys again though. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, watch a bunch of our content. 4,000 watch hour giveaway, it is coming. We are getting there, minute by minute, hour by hour. We will get there. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. I've been Frostfall Phoenix. You've all been amazing. Good luck with your pulls, and we'll see you next time.